Now remember, today's show is about remodeling,
Yes.
investing, fixing and flipping, and stuff like that. And we do have those in the studio who can really take your hand and lead you where you want to go in regard to investing in real estate, fixing and flipping, and updating real estate, because it's a process. It's not just...
It is not HGTV, people.
Thank you. It is not.
I know that HGTV has a lot of people thinking that it's just a simple thing, that I get this contract and it's really easy, and then I'm going to flip this in 2 weeks, and then in 2 weeks later I'm going to have a contract and make $50,000.
No, that is not how it works, people.
Yeah.
It's called work, and it takes expertise, and it takes guidance, and it takes counseling,
a team.
and it takes a team.
It does take a team
to facilitate these things happening in your best interest and for your benefit. That's what it's all about.
And that's a great way
and
to
that's
put
what
it.
we're going to talk about today in regard to remodeling or investment, or fixing and flipping, or investing and holding.
Yeah.
It's the same lane, it just takes different turns.
exactly.
And it's, a lot of times you'll hear us talk about your exit strategy.
Yes.
And that's what EO's talking about, whether it is the fixing or flipping, if you're going to buy and hold it for a few years.
Yeah.
And but those are just different terminologies, I guess, to
There
say.
you go. And that's one of the things we're going to do. Now, one of the things, but I have to bring you up to speed on this.
Oh.
All right. I went to the Remodelers Council meeting via Zoom at the Greater Houston Builders Association. And I'm not normally a participant. Let's start right there.
Did they let you participate?
They let me participate because, I'm on
The moderator didn't?
No, I'm on the Sales and Marketing Council board, so I'm allowed to dive in there. Okay? So I asked the question, and then I'm going to ask you guys the same question. I said, so let me get this straight. You remodel a house. What percentage are you adding on to the materials you bought? You're not supposed to ask that question. I asked it anyway.
Did they answer you?
No, so I answered for them. I said, you look like a person that adds 25%. I don't want to work with you because I think you're gouging me. You look like a person that will really go, 20% above cost.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that percentage, all right, above cost.
Yes.
Not 25% of the value of it. I want 25% above cost.
Yeah.
Or 20% of cost. So then the person that was leading the meeting said, E.O. Crane, get off this phone call.
Oh, they asked you to leave.
They asked me to get off the phone call. I said, did I say something wrong? Yeah, you can't be telling people about their money, how much money you want to make. No, I said how much money I want to spend. I ain't saying how much money I want to make, okay? I'm just letting them know if they want to work with me, I'm only willing to spend this amount. E.O., thank you for joining us today.
Please exit the building.
No, they
Oh, they just canceled
him or
you.
just
no, they hit me. I don't even know how you do that.
They knocked you off?
They knocked me off. My cold screen went blank and stuff like that. And I tried to log back in. I was blocked from logging in and everything.
They're like, no, we're not going to readmit him into this call.
Oh, they probably had to take a little short break over there.
I was like, what the hell? So after it was over, I said, why'd you do that? Because you was going to start a problem today that I wasn't in the mood to fix.
Oh my God.
Well, at least they were honest with you.
Yeah, okay. I said, so I'm not going to take it personal. He says, good, because it was personal on my end.
Oh, man. I know. It sounded like it.
Wow.
Hey, such evil people. I don't know.
They just weren't ready for you.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Their preparedness was not prepared.
No, they were not.
So, before we go to break, Chris, your investor clients are pursuing fix and flips, okay?
Yes.
What advice are you providing when it comes to remodeling the home for the fix and flip?
One of the biggest pieces of advice that we can give a client is make sure that they're evaluating the comps in the neighborhood.
Yes.
We do not want to see a client go in and spend or create a budget for a project that's way over what that community can even help.
Right.
And that's the reason why a lot of times whenever we're doing our competitive market analysis or CMAs, we don't just simply send the one that just has simple numbers on it.
Right.
We'll actually do the more in-depth analysis for them that actually includes pictures of the comps in the area. So that way they can actually see, okay, this is what this sold for, but it has, granite countertops, it has, higher end flooring, higher end fixtures, or maybe for this neighborhood, that's not what that needs. Maybe it is a cheaper granite, maybe it's luxury vinyl plank, So that way then they can actually come up with a reasonable budget.
Okay, good for you. See, now that's the dynamic of having a team.
Correct.
You need representation, you need understanding of the marketplace, but most importantly, you need to understand the value of what you're putting into a house so that you not over-improve it where you're not going to get your money back.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing.
Because I saw a house over in the museum district, prior to the museum district being the museum district. This guy built a 7,000 square foot home in that area at the time, and his house cost like $2 million, but the highest value house before that, $800,000.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And
You don't want to overprice yourself.
Yeah, you do not want to do that.
When you over improve,
Yes.
you set yourself up. Now, if you plan on living there the rest of your life,
Exactly.
so on, then that's just fine. But again, our clients can do what they want.
Yeah.
But we're going to educate you guys.
Yeah.
And if you
On
want
the
to
why
over
not.
improve, you do it. We're not going to stop you. This is something you want to do. But if you're thinking, hey, I may want to sell this later, this is why it's so important to
Yes.
heed the advice of your professionals. That's it.
And the whole thing is, listen to the professionals. That's what I say. Listen to the professionals. They spend so much time, as you say, HDTV and Googling this and Googling that. I say this all the time. I'm not supposed to. That doesn't make you any smarter. It just means you got some more information. That's all that means. It doesn't make you any smarter. You just got some more information. Now remember, this is the Real Estate You Show. You got to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell.
Yes.
Stuff like that, because we've been stuck on subscribers for a couple of days, and I don't like that. Y'all making me mad. Okay? Y'all need to do better.
You do not want the DBM mad.
No, you
Remember,
do
not.
he's disgruntled,
Not
but he ain't angry.
But I have the capacity to get angry. Right?
Yes, he does. But he's not going to do that because we really do appreciate everyone who tunes in. And even if you're only able to tune in for a little bit, but if you can like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, we really do appreciate it.
Okay.
It means a lot.
She does. I don't.
I know it does.
Whatever, damn it.
It's important. Education is so important in this
Well, that's true.
It is.
That's true.
Yeah.